We got history. Got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could have happened or what could have been. Finally your face, I know ain't that a sight to see. Take my time, then take your clothes off one more time, maybe. Acting like you don't be.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So today's video is going to be a nice sit down, relax kind of video. I'm going to be talking about my neck tattoo. Did write down on a notebook because, you know, a bitch be forgetting shit. I wrote down everything that I wanted to talk about in this video so I don't forget and I don't miss anything, because I hate filming a video and then missing something and then having to turn the camera back on, and I'm just not about that life. I just want to do it in one time, get it done, over with. All right. So welcome to this video. This video is just going to be strictly on my neck tattoo. This can involve other tattoos in other areas, but this is just going to be geared towards my neck tattoo. I also want to throw up a little disclaimer. I am not a tattoo artist. In no means am I a tattoo artist. Nope, don't check that off the box, because I'm not. This is just my personal preference, what I like to do and what my tattoo artist has told me to do. Now, if you go get a tattoo or whatever and your tattoo artist tells you something different, follow what your tattoo artist wants you to do. This is just what I've done over the years. I have tons of tattoos. Also, if you haven't seen my tattoo tour, go watch my tattoo tour if you want to see all of my other tattoos. Yes, follow your tattoo artist. This is just strictly what I've done and what my artists have told me, what I found to be the perfect solution to healing my tattoos, to, you know, when I get a fresh tattoo. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into this video because it's going to be a long one. All right, so obviously, from the title of the video, you want to know what tattoo I got. So let's show ya. So here on the front of my neck, I know I'm a little far away, I'll insert pictures. So right here on my neck, I have a dove with open wings. This does not have, I mean, it has a meaning. Doves in general are very spiritual, down to earth, calm birds. They're the love bird, you know, like when people are at weddings, they love doves, you know, they're definitely very close to the heart bird. So that's why I got it on my neck, and I wanted a neck tattoo, duh. And then over here, I won't be able to show you, but this goes all the way down to like kind of like my shoulder. And this is just a rose with a skull in the middle. That was just to, you know, fill out my neck because I do have a rose over here. Those are the tattoos. This one doesn't have any meaning. This one does because it's a dove and doves have meaning, but that's literally about it. So those are the tattoos. So probably what you all have came here for is pain. You saw the title of the video and thought, God, she's a beast. Well, I am. So pain. If I'm being completely honest, pain wasn't that bad. I kind of smile at that because I did use numbing cream. There is a thing called numbing cream, which you can put on your skin an hour before you get your tattoo, and it numbs the surface. It makes it hurt a lot less. I'm not going to say it takes the pain fully away, but it does numb it to whatever else. And this is the only tattoo that I used numbing cream on because I knew that I was going to be sitting there getting tattooed for quite a while, and I wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to sit through it. After a while, the numbing cream does wear off. The numbing cream did not stay on my body or numb my neck for as long as I had hoped, you know, because I wanted it to be fully numb, but it was not. And that also differs from people to people. Your neck could be numb, or your body part, wherever you're getting tattooed, could be numb for hours. Mine was numb for maybe 2. Mainly, I wanted numbing cream for the front because I knew that was going to be very, very rough, excruciating. So I did do that. If you want to judge because I used numbing cream, go ahead and judge me, but I wanted to be able to sit through the tattoo and not tap out because I did want this tattoo. But on the side of my neck, I didn't have any numbing cream because I only used it for the front. The side of the neck, probably maybe a 6 out of 10, with 10 being the worst, 1 being the least. In the front of the neck, I would say towards the end, it got to be about maybe a 5 or a 4, and then in the beginning, it was like a 2. They also do warn you about numbing cream, so talk to your tattoo artist before using numbing cream, because some, you know, are completely against numbing cream, which is perfectly fine. There are some things that you have to think about when using numbing cream. You're numbing your skin. If something goes wrong, you might not be able to feel it and let your tattoo artist know that something is wrong. 2, after the numbing cream wears off, the aftermath and the healing of the tattoo, the pain and the throbbing is going to intensify because you didn't feel it while getting it done. And that was a thing for me. Once the numbing cream wore off and I was, you know, done with my tattoo, I did feel a tremendous amount of, you know, pain because my neck was numb, and then bam, my neck wasn't numb. So you do have that risk factor coming in when using numbing cream. So what numbing cream did I use? There's tons on Amazon. You can go ahead and go on Amazon and look at reviews, or talk to your tattoo artist about your numbing cream or whatever, or you can buy what I bought. I used this Dermanum pain relieving gel. Just comes in a small bottle. This is about a 2-ounce bottle, and it literally says for tattoo right here. I know you can't see because my lights are too bright, but it is just a gel. And so how I used the numbing cream was I, you know, opened the numbing cream, put it in my hand, and I used a good amount. You want to make sure you literally cake on the numbing cream wherever you're putting your tattoo or wherever you're putting the numbing cream. I would definitely cake this on, and then immediately after, wrap with your good trusty saran wrap, because you don't want any air to get to it. You don't want it to dry. So I just used, you know, regular plastic wrap, and yes, I did have saran wrap wrapped around my neck. If you want to go see that, go check out my TikTok. But yeah, so these two were a combo, and I did this about an hour before tattooing, and my neck was pretty numb. So, and it does have a strong scent. So if you're allergic to scents or whatever, I would definitely read like ingredients, and if you're allergic to anything, I would definitely be sure to read those before putting this on your body, because then you're in some serious danger if you know, numb something and then have a reaction to it and you won't be able to feel it. Snacks. Nope, not part of the video. Let's go into the process of the tattoo. So you numbed or didn't numb. You can completely skip this step, but the process of the tattoo. So when you get there, they're going to take off, you know, your saran wrap. They're going to wipe you down, clean you up. Your numbing cream is, you're going to still be numb whether they take that liquid or gel off. So they're going to make sure you're all cleaned, the area is all sanitized, and then they're either going to draw up your tattoo if it's not already drawn up, or they're going to put it on stencil paper. Now, a stencil is literally just an outline that they put on your body so they can obviously do the tattoo. So my artist, you know, stenciled out my tattoo, put like this stencil stuff is what they use, but it's literally just a liquid to, you know, help the stencil stick on your body. Put that on, and then we got into tattooing. So depending on what part of your body you're getting tattooed, you're probably going to be in some uncomfortable positions. So when I, for instance, was getting my neck tattooed, I was very, you know, neck back, neck to the side. It got very uncomfortable. So that's another thing to take into consideration when getting tattooed, is you might be in some questionable spots for quite a few hours, depending on how big or how small your tattoo is. Both of these tattoos took about 4 hours in total. So I was sitting in that position for, you know, quite some time. It's also good to take breaks. So your tattoo artist might take breaks or ask you if you're okay with continuing going. In my opinion, I don't like taking breaks because I know once they come back and continue tattooing, it's still gonna hurt. So I'd rather just go through the whole process of the tattoo and just be done with it sooner than later. And depending on the tattoo and depending on the size, it can take a while. So like I said, each tattoo took about 2 hours. So I was under the knife for about 4 hours. Not literally under the knife, but under the needle for about 4 hours in total. We did take breaks just because my tattoo artist wanted to take a break and I needed to take a break. It depends on how big the tattoo. Now, if you have something small like this on my thumb, I'm not going to take a break. I'm just going to get through that process. Aftercare. What the hell do you do after you just got tattooed? You have to do some aftercare. Once you get a tattoo, you can't just let the tattoo go. You have to care for it. Especially if you're paying all this money and all this time and all this pain to not take care of your tattoo the correct way. Or to your way, or to your tattoo artist's way. So I'm going to throw in a disclaimer one more time. I'm not a tattoo artist. I, you know, have had so many tattoos, trial and error. I've definitely found something that works for me. Me personally, this works for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for you. I'm not saying it's going to work for Joe Smo over there on the street. It works for me, and that's all that matters. So once you get your tattoo done, you are going to get this thing called, and this is called second skin because it literally sucks to your skin. They put this on because you need to protect the tattoo right after it's done. So you know when you get a cut, the first 24 hours after getting that cut are very crucial because it could get infected, it could get, you know, germs inside of it, dust particles, whatever. You had to actually think that like your tattoo is a cut because it is. You had a needle go through your skin, it opened up your skin, so you have an active cut. Now you're gonna want to leave this second skin on your body for 24 hours at the minimum. And I say minimum because the longer you keep it on, the better. That stuff is on there to protect your tattoo. You want to protect your tattoo from the fresh air as long as you can. Now mine, being on my neck, I can only handle it for 24 hours because it was pretty brutal having that on my neck. So I took mine off at 24 hours. Does it mean my tattoo is not going to heal? No, not at all. It just means that I have to take care of my tattoo pronto. How I care for my tattoo. Once I take that, second skin off, I really can't think of the name and it's actually going to piss me off. I don't know. But once I take that second skin off, and I recommend taking that off in the shower because like I said, it suction cups to your skin and it is brutal taking off. So I take that off in the shower, let some water drain on. I use the Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash. I generally will go for the babies because it's very, not as invasive as the normal Dove. And I'll just take that on my hand and wash off all the ointment that is previously there or any buildup from your tattoo. You may even have some blood. You might have some dry blood. You might have an ink sac. You might have ink all over the place. You're just going to really want to wash that. You don't want to leave that on your tattoo because then again, it is a fresh cut. It is prone to infection, prone to germs to get in your tattoo. So I, washed that up in the shower. I didn't use a lot, maybe like a dime size amount, just to get crusties or whatever was on your tattoo off in the shower after I took that, second skin off. So once you're out of the shower, you are not going to want to, and I promise you, you are not going to want to take a towel to your fresh tattoo. I don't care if it's been a week that you've taking this off. I don't care if it's been 2 hours. You're not going to want to take a towel to your tattoo. Why? Because you're dragging a hard surface on a freshly done tattoo. You're not going to want to do that. So in my defense, I pat dry. I pat dry all my tattoos that are fresh, all of them, or let them air dry. So after I, pat dry or let air dry, I go in with an ointment. For the first 2 weeks after taking that off, I will go in with an ointment. The ointment that I use and is not limited to is Aquaphor, just a straight advanced therapy healing ointment. It's a skin protectant, fragrance free, does a very good job. You can also use A&D ointment. Yes, you can use A&D ointment on your tattoos. It goes on baby bottoms. But yeah, so it's basically to heal something that has been damaged to your skin. I don't recommend using any fragrances because then again, prone to infection. You don't know what's in the fragrance. Definitely something that's pretty natural. The ingredients in this are slim to none. So you're definitely just gonna want to use Aquaphor. I usually leave this little travel one in my purse when I know I have a tattoo that I have to care for, or I will use this big one, and this is the baby one. I love baby products, so I just use this big one. Now, to tell you, this is kind of like the consistency. It's like a yellowish. This will stain your clothes. It is an ointment. It is an oil that is kind of almost like a rubbery texture. It's gonna stain your clothes. So when I'm at work or wearing clothes, if I have a tattoo on my arm that I need to take care of, I'm not gonna put the ointment on and then put a shirt on because it's going to stain. It is going to stain your clothes. So if I don't use this, usually I'll use this right after the shower, and I'm telling you, you don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot. Just a little swipe here and there just to get it moist. I know a lot of people hate that word, but moist. Just to get it moist. So sorry if the angle changed a little bit. I had some technical difficulties with my camera. A&D cream. It's literally the same as Aquaphor. They both stain your clothes. They both are the same consistency. And there is a myth going around that if you use A&D cream over Aquaphor, your tattoos are gonna fade. I think that is a myth. Tattoos just fade in general. So I would be fine with either one. I don't really care for the A&D cream, it's just personal preference. Because I don't like the smell of A&D cream. Aquaphor doesn't really have a smell, which is nice. So if you are a scent freak, I suggest the Aquaphor over the A&D, or if you need to go for a cheaper option, I think they're both literally the same price, if not a couple cents cheaper. Either one is fine. After your 2 weeks of A&D cream, you know, to continue to keep your tattoo moist, you can go in with a lotion. I use a lotion 2 weeks after the A&D cream, or if I'm wearing clothes, I will put on lotion. And this is just the Lubriderm, dermatologist tested, daily moisture lotion, normal to dry skin, and fragrance free. I literally cannot stress that enough. Fragrance free. This is just the Lubriderm regular lotion, so I use this if I'm wearing clothes, and if I'm not wearing clothes, I will put on the A&D cream or clothes that I don't really care about. But I usually use lotion with the Aquaphor. And this lotion I found to be the best. You are not, and I repeat, you are not, say it with me, you are not about to use Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret, any of those scents because you want to smell good. No, sweetheart. Not good for your tattoo. Fragrance free. Fragrance free. Like what? It doesn't even have a fragrance. So who cares if you're gonna smell good or not? And I use this honestly on my skin. Just regular on my skin for everyday moisture. This is a brand new bottle. Brand new bottle. That is what I use for lotion. Now let's move on to what to expect during your healing process. What are you going to expect when touching and putting stuff on your tattoo? So you are going to expect dryness. Dryness is a big thing. You're not going to want to let your tattoo dry out. You're going to want to keep it moisturized, either with the cream or with the lotion. Moisturize. I'm telling you, keep your tattoo moisturized. You don't want to let it dry out. Because if it dries out, you can get scabbing, you can get peeling. If that happens and you get a scab and you pick at the scab, which is a big no-no, you are going to pull ink out of your body. Once your tattoo, and I'm not saying scabbing is a bad thing when having a tattoo, your tattoo is going to scab. It happens. When you get a little scrape, it's going to scab up. It's your tattoo healing, okay? But excessive scabbing, gross and pus coming out of your tattoo, nah, that shit's infected, hon. It's infected. So you're just a little bit of scabbing, never hurt nobody. Do not, and I repeat, again, say it with me, do not pick at your tattoo. Let your tattoo go through the healing process on its own. You have the stuff to help your tattoo, but your body and, everything else combined to heal this tattoo, it's going to do what your body needs it to do. But do not let it excessive scab. Do not let it dry out because you will get that excessive scabbing. And do not pick at your tattoo. I know. Trust me. I know how it feels. It sucks. It sucks having a scab, but it's the process. You know what I mean? 2 week, 3 week process and bam, you have a beautiful tattoo. Don't pick at it. You are going to experience that and it will eventually go away. You will eventually be able to run your finger over your tattoo and not feel anything. Now, another thing that is very, I guess difficult, something to expect. When you rub your finger over your tattoo, it's going to be sore. It is going to be sore. When you're putting on the ointment, it's going to be sore. Putting on the lotion, it's gonna be sore. You just had some trauma happen to your body. You're gonna be sore. Like my tattoo right now, it's sore to the touch. Also, another thing, keep dirty hands off of your tattoo. The cleaner you keep your tattoo, the moisturized you keep your tattoo, and the more you don't fucking touch it, you're golden. Just don't fucking touch it. Don't touch it. Don't let anybody else touch it. Oh, you just got out of the shower, didn't wash your hands, don't fucking touch it. Just don't touch your tattoo unless you're putting ointment on or cleaning it in the shower. And obviously beforehand, wash your hands because hands are fucking nasty. With that all being said, that is what to expect with your tattoo and the healing process. I think that is it. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed spilling all of my tips and tricks on trying to heal a tattoo. Yes, I'm in the process right now of healing my tattoo. So this is going to conclude today's video. I enjoyed talking about my tattoo. Again, And I cannot stress this enough. This is how I care for my tattoo. This is how I heal my tattoos. I suggest you taking into consideration what I use and what'll help you. Maybe something isn't working for you, or maybe the A&D cream quite isn't cutting it and you need to switch to Aquaphor, or Aquaphor is just not cutting it and you need to switch to A&D cream. You know, it's a trial and error process, especially if this is your first tattoo. It all depends on the person. You know what I mean? It could be different from everybody. You're walking by someone on the street and they use A&D cream and you use Aquaphor. It literally is just personal preference and what works for your body, because your body at the end of the day will tell you what's wrong, will tell you what you need. You know, you feel your tattoo itching and, you know, kind of dry, throw some fucking A&D cream on it, throw some lotion on it, something to help heal your tattoo. I enjoyed so much making this video. I hope you guys take all these tips and tricks, take it with a grain of salt, take it with everything you got, because at the end of the day, I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you guys through your tattoo. And also, enjoy your new fucking badass tattoo. You look fucking hot. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to stay more updated on when videos are gonna pop on out, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notified every single time I post. You can also hop over to Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and also you can follow me on Snapchat. I keep you guys updated on Snapchat and Instagram more than I'm going to keep you updated here, because then again, I'm on those apps more frequently. Also, if you want to stay even more updated, follow me on TikTok. Bitch, the fuck are you doing? It's almost 2022. Follow your bitch on TikTok, okay? My TikTok will be down below as well. And I enjoy every single second of making these videos for you guys. And if you guys have any video requests, leave them down below. Please, I would love to hear what you guys want to see. I am literally pulling shit out of my ass to film because I don't know what you guys want. What you guys want me to bring to the table. I have so much to offer, so much experience that I have been through. Please let me know what y'all want to see next, and I hope you enjoyed every ounce of this video. I will see you guys later. Bye, babes!
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could've happened or what could've been. Finally your face, I know ain't that a sight to see. Take my time, then take your clothes off one more time maybe. Acting like you don't